enjoy the show. I want to see too.
And they'll have joint custody of the show.
Otherwise, we're sitting here like Mr. Mime.
One pedal performance.
What are you going with that one pedal bullshit there?
I'm gonna have to side with the wives on this one because that's really small.
A lot of millennials are gonna look at this and be like, "Oh yeah, man, there comes an automatic. That's sick, bro." Welcome, purge hangers and wall hangers fans.
That's how I saved the universe from dragons this afternoon.
Oh wow, there you go.
Now you know. Knowing's half the battle. Welcome, Jangers. This is Lugnutz.
Podcast number 104 of the Purge
Remember to
Hangers
scrub
and Wall
up.
Hangers, Media Network. I am Matthew Bucarell, the Matt Man. To my left is big brother Stephen Bucarell. And hopping up on the couch is our mascot hero of time, Link Diablo. So we join us once again for a great podcast, and we have a lot of luggy news you can find on pjnwh.com. You can find all of our latest podcasts. Podcast number 103, Triforce, to moo or not to moo, frozen in time. Hopefully, I have a good eye on OBS here this time. Hopefully, it won't freeze up and we won't cause any time loops or paradoxes in the Walljanger Cave.
Yeah.
Last week's Lugnutz was 90s tattoo, a cheese master. That's me. I'm the cheese master.
This week we have all sorts of good stuff lined up for you.
And make sure you check out the Per Hangers Theater Final Fantasy VII remake demo.
Like and subscribe below.
Absolutely.
Or is it the other direction? Subscribe and like below.
Yeah.
Tune up here for more videos.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
There we go. I could use that. So you can always go over here to the contact us page, No Bill Cosby's. You can slip us a message and let us know your name, your contact info, and what your message is.
Have an interesting car story? Give us a shout.
Yeah,
we'll read it on the air and talk about whatever happened to you or is happening to your car.
Absolutely. And reach out, like, comment, subscribe. We go into the automotive news here this week.
We have Ford with a brand new E, unfortunately.
All-wheel drive E.
Yes, we have Subaru making an overvalue buy, a classic look at a classic BMW, and speedy recovery for McLaren. So, before we started, we were watching the other day the Formula One documentary on Netflix.
Yes.
We watched the first 2 episodes. It's a fantastic show. If you love motorsports, it's really the show to watch.
It really is, yeah.
They do go in this week. They have Ferrari and Mercedes are participating.
Mm-hmm.
They decided to play nice, and they'll have joint custody of the show.
I mean, I guess everybody can agree once in a while.
Find out about the personalities behind your Formula One stars.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a paid sponsorship. I just really like Formula One. And I'm the only one in the state.
Yes. Oh, that's a nice hat. You like Mercedes?
Yeah, I had to stop, Louis. I really, really like your hat, but I can't wear it anymore. I get too many comments about Mercedes. I can't afford a Mercedes. They decided to play. Hey!
The sound works.
The sound works. Okay.
This day and age, I would normally make a shitty comment about that, like I have in the past, but I have learned that is a proper test that needs to be done. Otherwise, we're sitting here like Mr. Mime.
This has been an audio test.
Yes. So, wall janging out to you. So, what do we got on here on Ford?
Up first, they have a first look at MSN.com in the auto section of the brand new Ford Mustang Mach-E.
Ooh.
I did not cover the other car companies that are also doing sports car SUVs.
Well,
So
I think you can only allow...
Mitsubishi Eclipse is also going to be an SUV.
I think you can only allow one. Really.
Porsche, look what you've started. Look what you've done to us. Again.
Yeah. It doesn't look bad, though.
It looks very Mustang-y. If you took a Mustang...
That
and
front grill really kind of grew on me. That lower beaver buck tooth with the aggressive eyes.
I'm not sure.
It's kind of grown on me.
So here
Like
are
a Focus.
the specs are everything you should expect in a Ford. 300 miles to the gallon, which is about average for today's prices. They're calling it, ready, a full sensory experience. One pedal performance. They're making a big deal of this.
What are you going with that one pedal bullshit there?
So they say because it's electric, you don't have to hit the brake. Except they're still gonna give you brakes, but you won't have to hit the brake. He said 90% of the time when he was driving the car in whoever wrote this road picture provided by Roadshow. That he only had to push the brake pedal once. So 90% of the time he didn't have to use the brake for probably regular city driving, I'm guessing.
I don't like that.
Yeah. You can use the brake if you want to.
I don't like it.
It looks like if a oh, yeah, I'm not so sure I like that front grille.
I don't like it though. Now I like the look of it, but
I
don't like it. One pedal?
No, they're gonna have two pedals, but they're saying you're only gonna need one of them. You're gonna save all that money on brake pads because you're charging your battery and saving.
As long as you don't take the pedal away.
Coronavirus beware! Here comes the electric vehicle craze.
As long as you don't eliminate the pedal altogether, I think, all right, that actually is a good idea, taking that out of the hands of the driver.
Here are some of the specs we have. Mm-hmm. It is all-wheel drive update. It will have air updates.
Nice.
Different light cluster settings. You would expect that from Ford to include every color of the rainbow
timing is
for all
impeccable.
people.
Right as you went to that feature, boom, those nice clusters right there.
Yeah.
Nice headlights. I mean, really are. With the LEDs.
I think they mean the gauge clusters.
Oh, there you go. That's probably... What the fuck?
That looks like the coronavirus. I think they're showing their microfiltration system. Their cameraless mirrors. It'll have 332 horsepower, 417 foot-pounds of torque.
We're really going.
But I don't expect if you're hauling something and using all that torque, you're going to get 300 miles.
I guarantee you at least 20 husbands right now are saying, my wife would still find a way to knock that shit off backing out of the garage.
That's really small.
I
think,
small.
I'm going to have to side with the wives on this one because that's really small. Ford really do put a lot of thought into this.
They did, and you're pretty much fucking up your car if you mess up that portion there. But
they say, also in here, they said most pre-orders are in the northeast of America. Would you believe that? Where they have the snow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, electric vehicle, all-wheel drive, LED headlights.
It's not the worst car in the world. It's like a Mustang and a what was it, the Ford SUV. Mm-hmm. They got together in the big love balloon and made that.
Yeah,
I've seen worse. But so
all-wheel drive SUV has space. It does look a lot like the crossover SUVs that are in there. So,
it is the latest craze. There's also Mitsubishi's going to have one, and probably
it kind of looks like the Veloster from Hyundai met up with kind of like a Ford Mustang, and they were like, "Oh God, let's make
what it reminds me of, because it's a little bit of a different look. It reminds me of, remember when in the 90s when the Durango came out? How it had those lowered headlights and it blew everyone's mind. Yeah. The headlights were just a little bit lower, and I thought that was the most awesome car ever. Now I think it's kind of ugly, the Durango, in hindsight. Yeah. So get it before it looks ugly. But this will always be a classic, the first Ford Mustang SUV. So what's Toyota been doing in 1986?
The legendary AE86. And for you anime fans, you know the AE86 because Initial D. It's very Japanese anime. It's very Japanese, but it's legendary for its car animations and showing actually the physics of what's happening to a car when it's drifting or going in an uphill race. And it's really focusing on that. And the highlight car was the Toyota AE86, which was the car to beat in the downhill.
This was premiered at the Tokyo Auto Salon, which is different in some way than the Tokyo Auto Show. Mm-hmm. It only comes in black. I like the rims. They remind me of the WRX.
The taillights there, very nice. It's still a very nice...
It has a 2-liter engine, 205 horsepower, 156 pounds of torque, about 38 for manual and automatic. 31.
Okay.
30,870 for manual and 31,460 for automatic. I would imagine they're probably going to sell more manuals.
Oh, yeah.
If they only sell a few automatics, that's the one you're going to want to pick up because it'll be vastly more valuable.
Yeah, because I don't
You have to ignore the driving experience when you're thinking about value, because if nobody wants it, there's only going to be one.
I don't imagine a lot of people are going to buy this in automatic, but
no,
I could be wrong.
No, I don't. I wouldn't. But today's day and age, you think only a car guy.
A lot of millennials are going to look at this and be like, "Oh yeah, man, it comes in automatic. That's sick, bro." Or whatever you kids are saying these days. But still, I got to imagine the manual. It will kind of the sales for that compared, will surge over the automatic sales.
Absolutely. Also, big news in Subaru coming up.
Ooh, what
Subaru.
Subaru.
What does Subaru do for you, Baru?
Sure, we'll go with that.
They're saying the 2020 Subaru WRX
STI?
S290.
Oh.
It's WRX STI. I can't read my handwriting.
There you go.
S209 is overvalued. Some dealers are asking for over $80K. They were asking. Someone called up and he asked the dealership, and they said, "We're selling them for $100,000." The dealer quickly called back and said, "How about 80? Is 80 good for you?" So clearly his buyer fell through.
Yeah.
It'll have 341 horsepower, 330 pounds of torque.
Ooh, that is such a sexy interior right there. It's a
nice, simple interior.
You got your apps, man. You got your apps right there. And then you have your other screen. You got your manual transmission. I don't know why I went from Indian to Jamaican there, and then it's a nice interior. Oh,
I didn't know this was made strictly by Jamaicans. That's amazing.
You got to have your up, man.
That's what that flag means.
And then your drive mode's nice, easy controls there for you to go right next to your cup holder, so you can spill juice all over it and blame it for a manufacturer default. And a little specific ad there. The nice trim is what you're.
I do. I like the trim. It's so. Be careful if you're looking out there for a car. For a Subaru WRX, you might want to wait on this one. It does look high.
That's going to be such a fantastically comfortable car, though. Oh my God, those seats.
And it must be in high demand, so I would wait to try and pick this one up if you really like it on the back end.
Love those rims. I love those rims. Oh my gosh.
And that's why they're asking for $100,000 for one.
I believe it.
Up next, we have a story about Volvo trying to kill people.
Oh.
Fortunately, they've not yet killed anyone. They're just being cautious.
Linked to the coronavirus?
No.
Oh, recalls.
There's a lot of cars. If you have a Volvo, an S60, a V60, an S90, a V90, a V90cc, VC or VX, I can't read my handwriting, a VC40 or VX40, a VC90, all have auto braking issues.
No,
which sounds kind of hilarious. Do they have more pictures down below of a car?
Let's see here.
I think they do. They do not.
No.
I'm just alerted. There's a phone number at the bottom. We'll let people know that.
Call 277-88200. That
looks like a European number.
That does not look like enough numbers.
On the screen here, somewhere around here, because it's a green screen. Somewhere around here is an email address you could use. So get your Volvo checked out now. Stay safe.
gazanzamet.com.
Yeah, rolls off the tongue.
Sure
it's
does.
probably going to be the same braking issues we heard about a couple weeks ago with the Toyota. The brakes automatically stopping, or is that Chevy? I can't remember. So,
auto brake support system may not function as intended in certain situations and temperatures. This means that the AEB support system may not automatically brake the car as intended. So that's what they're being affected there. But however, the regular brake system in these cars is not affected, meaning you can still stop the car if you're paying attention.
Yeah. Like you used to have to.
Yeah. So 736,000 cars are going to be affected by this.
I wouldn't imagine too many people who drive Volvos will be affected. They're pretty conscientious people.
Pay attention.
They're pretty conscientious people to begin with.
Yeah.
We have AMG Performance up next because I needed to clear my throat from all that Volvo-ness. Although there is one Volvo that's nice. Leave a link in the comments below. This is the new AMG Performance Center. They're going in a different direction with this one.
They lose funding?
No. Guess how much do you think it is? Or did you peek? How much do you think this AMG Performance bicycle, not a motorcycle, for those of you listening playing the home game, a bicycle will cost?
Let's get silly with it. Let's go 10 grand.
5 figures.
Get the fuck out of here.
5 figures is what they're asking. It has 2 wheels. It looks like multiple speeds.
Look at that. It doesn't even have pegs. Doesn't even have anything for your feet.
It's probably just it probably has those biker pegs with the biker shoes. If you're paying 5 figures for a bike, you got the special shoes and the pants. It'd say male or female on the butt, so you know what you're looking at.
Well, let's take a look here.
I think
Twitter
that's we'll edit that out. And here are a few pictures they have of the bike in action.
Okay.
If you've never seen someone riding a bicycle with a helmet.
Okay, they probably have those.
Whoa. They have no knee pads. What if he falls? He's going to skin his knee. Is that a GoPro on his head?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
look,
so
they already got it in the
museum.
museum.
There's a pedal there.
Okay.
Yeah, some kind of
it's just straight on, so you don't see it. So,
all right,
pick up your AMG Driving Performance bicycle today.
Bicycle copyrights. Sorry, but yeah, no knee pads.
Is that a GoPro on his helmet or just the color? Oh, it's sunglasses.
No. Yeah, those are sunglasses. They're just reflective.
Bizarre.
Or he has a rear view mirror in the wrong place.
Holding up people on a road near you.
What if he just has the mirror on the top of his helmet, so that way when he's riding around, he can just shine the light in cars? You know what I mean? That does look like a mirror. So it kind of looks like he's just being a dick, where he's just like, oh, cut me off, right? Shines the light right in the rearview mirror, blinding you, and then you crash into a truck. Boom. That is a... What was that? Killer Minds or Criminal Minds?
I don't remember.
That's a Criminal Minds episode right there. The bike serial killer. Because he has a mirror on his helmet and he blinds you and makes you crash into a truck. His friend is driving the truck. That's what you find out in the end.
Right.
Hire me.
It can be found in the center of a road near you, holding you up. You'll find it directly in front of you, holding you up when you have to be somewhere.
Oh my God!
Like the bathroom.
Driving in the center of the road.
Whew. Okay, what do we have? We have next, we're going into the past. Do you remember 1974? I don't either, but...
No, I don't. But
cars built by people who care.
Yeah.
And are universally appreciated for a superb driving experience. Has a great engine. Driving purity, it's one of the most beloved cars of the BMW era. 1974 to 2002 BMW.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're superb driving. If you want a great driving experience, I'm told they're the best. It has 119 horsepower, 2-liter engine, quality all the way. You can find one, a special racing edition for $100,000, $115,000. But you can pick a reasonably priced one up near you for about $20,000 on your local internet site. There it is. That's a nice looking little old car. I think I remember Top Gear doing a segment about that.
Yeah, it's a very popular BMW. It's very classic.
It's very nice. I think people who like to modify their cars love this thing. Fantastic.
Very boxy, but still classic looking.
You know what? It's the era. That's what they were doing. They weren't really concerned about the sleekness. They were just concerned about the performance and the driving experience.
You can't see anything at night with those headlights nowadays.
No, you will kill people, but don't drive it at night. And the windshield wipers are probably like a supercar, and they're kind of flimsy.
Yeah, they're just for show, but. Really nice, especially on those. Those are not Pennsylvania roads, clearly, because they are way too smooth.
Yeah, it's got to be someplace that's warm, or Germany.
Yeah, probably somewhere in Germany.
I'm thinking.
the 200 Ti. Nice manual transmission and a nice, BMW gearbox. Everything's
2002, 1974 BMW. Pick it up on the internet near you. Next, there's exciting BMW news. Prepare yourself. For the first time since the last time they changed it, they're getting a new logo. For the first time since 1997, they're changing their logo. Here it is.
So
the great unveiling of the new logo.
They're
getting rid of the black, and they're
taking out the J.J. Abrams lens flare.
Yeah.
And the black, and they're making it look more like a Mass Effect military symbol.
Well, actually, we have a history of it. If you go to the very top, the very top. BMW started in 1923 producing motorcycles. Which they created the emblem, if you look below, from something below. It was based on, not the advertisement, lower. Combination of two companies, lower. There you go.
Oh.
See, looks just like it.
Like a plane.
Like a plane, based on planes.
So that they're bringing it back to the roots with
it was
this.
created, they're taking it back to the roots.
Okay.
They're going for a rootsy look.
That's something.
They must have hired some Saab engineers.
I guess, yeah. I'd have
really
to say.
Getting that word out there.
So they got a new look.
Yeah. We have news about Mitsubishi as well next.
What is Mitsubishi doing? What the flock?
The other one. That's the last story. Next, we have a story.
Yeah, no, Mitsubishi.
Oh, that is Mitsubishi. Oh, that's the thing from Formula One today. Oh. Okay. Mitsubishi has a brand new LiDAR system. This, from the picture you see here, I think that's the only one.
We'll just have to scroll in there.
You can see here, it can identify with a 3D image what the pedestrians are at a low-cost solution.
Right above us here.
Yes, right above us. It looks fantastic.
So it sees the pedestrians in the way of the vehicle and the low-cost solution to contribute to.
I think that is fantastic. You can actually make out where the people are. They're different colors. You got it knows it's got to watch for them.
Everybody's doing the YMCA.
Clearly, they're in an SUV.
They got to let them finish that to see if they really can tell if it's an M or if it just looks like a huge mass, And then the C, maybe it thinks it's a rhinoceros, I don't know. And then the A, then again, cone heads. Is it a cone head or is it somebody doing the YMCA? YMCA. We got to have that kind of distinction with our LiDAR technology.
Yeah.
Large dual access
but I think this is a big step in protecting people on the streets. With driverless cars are coming to a non-option near you.
It is coming in the future. I think it's coming a lot faster than a lot of the experts really predict because you have that real thirst for being the first.
Yes.
Elon's out there with his big step forward. A lot of solid technology in his cars. And then the auto manufacturers that were kind of just sitting on their laurels now like, shit, we got to do something. And now they're trying to scramble and get everything done. So this is going to, I think it's going to drive a lot of innovation in the auto industry.
I should certainly hope. And today, normally there's an F1 race, but because there's a pandemic, and everyone, apparently a couple people at McLaren have got the coronavirus. Oof. So we wish them a speedy recovery.
It's not just Tom Hanks.
Yes, he's Tom Hanks, and it's like McLaren, so they probably will be fine. But,
hopefully. Looks are and blessings are out there.
We want to wish him a speedy recovery so I can see a race next week.
Absolutely.
Or the following week.
Got to nail this thing in the butt. Nip this virus in the bud. Everybody just be like us. Be very reclusive. Don't talk to anybody. Don't
spend a lot of time playing Skyrim.
And maybe meditating. Work on yourself. Some mindful meditation. Really help a lot of people out there. And, of course, you can find us over on the SoundCloud and find all of our podcasts. We want to thank nobody. We want to thank Mark and Evelyn from the Game and DVD Exchange, they are still planning on going ahead with Delco Mania as of now. So April 18th, hopefully everything's cleared up by then. Probably not, but we'll have to see what happens in the future. We're still planning on being there, doing the live event, and with the wrestling event at night, and the Comic-Con, and the cosplay during the day. And then we have a lot of different followers, new followers up here on the SoundCloud. Definitely go over here to PJ and WH. You can find us on all of our social media handles, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. And you'll find Lugnutz coming to you every Sunday night. And we'll come at you with the automotive news.
Absolutely. Like this episode, want to see more? Click here to see more episodes. But before you do that, don't forget to subscribe and like below. Or don't forget to like and subscribe below.
Yeah.
That way you can do it both ways. Like,
either way.
Subscribe, watch.
Yeah. We'll have bubbles here. But as always, boys and girls, this is Long Drawn Out Goodbye. I am Matthew Bugrill, the Mat Man. To my left is Stephen Bugrill, Big Brother, and licking his paws over in the corner is our hero of time, Link Diablo. We want to see you here every Sunday night, Lugnutz. As always, drive on!
Thanks, gang.
You know what I mean? That does look like a mirror. So it kind of looks like he's just being a dick where he's just like, oh, cut me off, right? Shines the light right in the rearview mirror, blinding you, and then you crash into a truck. Boom. That is a... What was that? Killer Minds? Or Criminal Minds?
I don't remember.
That's a Criminal Minds episode right there. The bike serial killer. Because he has a mirror on his helmet and he blinds you and makes you crash.
Yes, that could be. The camera adds 5 jackass points.
Yeah. So it looks level enough to me. And we're gonna make sure the magicians doesn't pop up there. Don't want magicians to play while we're doing a podcast.
Ha! Make it a couch again. Transform. Yes, couch. Maximize.
Oh, that's what they used to yell. I was trying to remember that for the longest time. What did they used to yell? It wasn't transform. What was it?
That was the Transformers. Maximize.
Maximize! Optimus Primal! And Megatron, because I'm just going to steal his name and his legacy. Ugh.
Yeah, and we're level. We're right in level here with you.
I guess you could say, let me level with you.
Yes. Welcome, Pajangers. Poojangers or Poontangers? Poontangers and wall hangers?
No, not poontangers and wall hangers. That's a
No?
different...
Have I been saying it wrong?
Yes, you have. That is a different podcast.
Attention, everyone. It is not Poontangers and wall hangers. Isn't that how radio works?
Obviously, that's how radio works.
Yes, that is how radio works.
And
We don't want the germs to come out of the camera. I didn't get a very good grade in biology, if you can tell.
We're going to shut it off now. Shutting it off. Oh, God.
Bye.